Hey everybody, so today I want to take a closer look to some product web pages because they should be they should perform very well so they can sell their product. So let's check if it's true, and for this purpose I chosen the Dyson fans and heaters webpage. We could maybe switch over to some others from the Dyson webpage. I will only focus on Dyson by today because they are pretty pricey products. So I would think that the web page will perform very well. But let's have a look. Let's check this. So this is the web page. There are not that many elements on this, but I see this big picture here. So I suppose it's not that. So it's maybe pretty big, but let's check. So we press F12, we get the developer tools. I already switched over to network, so we see what kind of data is transferred to the network, and we get the insights, the KPIs, so we know how this works. And then we also disable cache, so that we see everything that's shared between server and client. So let's hit F5 or reload and see what pours in from the server. So F5, it's loading. So okay, we check the requests, 158 on okay, so medium. We've transferred 2.5 MB data, and when it's obviously compressed and decompressed, it's about 6.6 MB. This is it's a lot of data. So, and we finished this in 16.5 seconds. So okay, let's see what the reason may be that this happened. Let's take a closer look to the waterfall model, but it looks okay. Waiting, interesting. So this is the HTML. This is something that's pretty obvious here when we look at timing. Let me see. So it was stall initial connection. Oh no. So it was some of these seemed like, oh, it is this one. Let me check this. So come on. So we waiting for time to first byte. So until the first byte come from the server to us, it was like 800 milliseconds, which is a lot of time. So why this? Probably the server was doing something else, couldn't deliver the file. Okay, this took a long time to download the content. Interesting. And this is also waiting and content download, lots of time. So looks like the server is had a little trouble with delivering the content. Once again, it's almost, so this is something different. Here we have a different situation. Okay. Okay, so let's sort this by size and let's see what happens here. Okay, so we have 217 kilobyte, which is a lot, with just a font. This is absurd. So it's 200, and the next one is also Helvetica, regular, and then bold. We almost reach half a megabyte just by transmitting these fonts. So this is why much is too many. Then we have JavaScript. Okay, queuing, lots of time, waiting, count and download, half a second, almost 400 milliseconds added to the waiting. So it was the server took a long time until until the first byte come from the server after requesting the file, and then the download was about 403 milliseconds. Doesn't look that good. Then we have, like, what's this? Still have JavaScript. So this also adds up. Is the first JavaScript file is 100 almost 200 kilobyte, then 150. So we are reaching 350 kilobyte with something. Client lab head. This is a CSS file. Another 152. Okay, so I don't know why it's that many. Let's go into detail. Let's check how it's been transferred. So let's look into the header. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we send some cookies. Oh my goodness, look at these cookies. I've never seen a cookie like this, so lots of cookies. This is wow. Okay, so we got lots of cookie transferred for a JavaScript file, which in fact, because JavaScript same as CSS and images, you should serve from a subdomain or a different domain where you do not set cookies, because you do not need cookies. You don't need to identify the user in serving a JavaScript file. So not for obvious reasons. So this is like no one does this. It's absurd. But okay, so this is the question. So we sent this to the server, and this was the answer. So the content is compressed with gzip. So okay, fine, pretty cool. Max age set to second. Okay, so just next day. Not long enough. E-tag is set, so so the cache can check if this content has been altered. All right, got it. 200. So it's compressed. Okay, I don't know why this should be like. It's absurd. So giant cookie, or lots of cookies. Okay, and let's proceed. What about the fonts? And once again, so you do not do this when you serve fonts, which for sure are not somehow customized to the user. You do not do this with the cookies. So you get a special domain where you cut out the cookies from the request header, from the communication, so you save data. So okay, this is also zipped. I don't know if this is. I had to check this, because you should not zip like everything, especially not when it's binary. But I honestly don't know how this is stored in the wolf file, if it's binary or, but it should be binary. So you do not do this for regularly. So lots of cookies. Let's go to the CSS. Still this cookie set. It's also gzipped. So it's okay from this point of view. What do we have here? Okay, Adobe. So serving something from Adobe. This is, I think it was, yeah. So it's the first image, 121 kilobyte. This is a JPEG. It's a pretty big one. Also e-tagged. This is okay. once again, I don't know, so it expires just the next day. It should be like much longer in the cache. Not that good. Which one is it? Let me see. So okay, so it's the first, this giant image. All right, so for this size, let's say shrinking this down to 121 kilobyte is okay. What do we get here also? Okay, nothing more. So we have JavaScript again, same thing, same. Oh, let me check the cookie for this. Oh no, yeah. So obviously no cookie. Then we have like this is an Ajax call from Dyson helpers, something. Once again, the giant cookie collection, and it's something binary. And it is, I don't know what it is. It doesn't care. So we send something. It's like 99 kilobyte. Looks like lots of things. Then we have some other domains. Then we have Facebook. Okay, got it. So let's say first things, a thing to optimize is like setting caches for longer than just like, I don't know, 24 hours, something like this. Not really. So setting caches for a long time, for example, or especially for something like font, these things do not change the whole day. So you may set them like for weeks or months in your cache, and it should be okay. So both things are questionable. So too many data, not enough cache, not good. This is JavaScript is let me see. So all right, so it's at least it is shrink, so they reduced like size by itself, and then with zipped, so reduce in size also fine. But these giant cookies are a no-go. So reduce or remove cookies for things that do not change from user to user, like fonts, JavaScript, CSS, and images. So loading images with giant cookies make no sense. So this is a PNG. Let's check this. Yeah, so again, all right, so you get the idea. Reduce cookies, compress where you can compress, do not compress binary, like I suppose happens with these fonts, because they are compressed. Set cache time to weeks or month for things that do not change regularly, like fonts, JavaScript, and CSS and images, and then you should be like good to go. Let me see this just for interest, because we have even more fonts. Oh, sorry. I wanted to check the size. Yeah, so this should be like the size for a font is like this size, 40 kilobyte at a maximum. These also add together to some 120, 130 kilobyte. All right, so to sum up, this page looks fine, cool. It's not the fastest. They do not do everything right. There are lots that one can do to optimize this page. So see you or here again next time. So enough for today. Bye bye.